You said after the match on Monday that you were relieved to finally get that playoff place secured. Has your approach now shifted for the final match of the season?
Only slightly, really. I mean, we've got a routine we go through before each game, so that'll be the same. But obviously, there's a slightly different emphasis in terms of the importance of it, and it's been a quite stressful situation to be involved in for everyone at the club, because we were sliding for a bit, and then the players, to their credit, really stood up to the task on Monday and came up with a really good performance and delivered the result that we all wanted, and that's now cemented our place in the playoffs. So it's different on Saturday with the pressure off now. We can enjoy the day out at Wrexham, still go to try and get the win and to try and keep up that kind of level of performance that we saw the other day.
Do you feel you've turned a corner? Obviously a defeat on Good Friday, but you were pleased with the way that the players reacted against Leyton Orient, and obviously the win on Monday.
Yeah, definitely. I think the Leyton Orient performance was back to being a bit more fluid, and I thought we were strong in all areas. And then the other day, the first 25 minutes were tricky, but they're a good team against it, so it was just important to keep a clean sheet. And then we prized them open with the first goal, and you could see then the confidence really filter back through the players, and it was all in all a really good performance in front of a great crowd.
So looking at your trip to Wrexham this week, obviously there could be playoff opponents, we'll look at that in a few moments, but how do you play things team-wise? If pressure's off, what do you do?
Well, we've got our thoughts at the minute before actually writing the team down on paper, but certain players need to keep playing, and there's going to be opportunity for one or two players to try and make themselves, get themselves into contention for a starting place come next Wednesday or Thursday night. So it's a difficult one. We're anticipating a tough game against Wrexham or Fylde, whichever way it comes out in the end. People talk about psychological blows on Saturday if we lose or win, but I don't think we're going to read too deeply into Saturday. But all we care about is really arriving next week with the best possible squad to choose from, and hopefully I'll have a few selection headaches after Saturday.
Is it a case as well of pressure's off but keeping your players mentally sharp as well?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they've had 2 days off, which they warranted after the performance the other day. But they trained sharp today. There's been a good buzz about it, because come what may now, it has been an achievement to get to the playoffs at the first attempt at this level. But from this point onwards, we drive on now, and we're on the road to Wrexham tomorrow. We train. We'll train with the right intent, and we'll give the players the right information about Wrexham and how they've played and their individual strengths and characteristics, and then we'll play out the game as best we can, rest on Sunday, and then we can massively get the buzz going for next week, and we'll look forward to it with real anticipation. But first things first, Saturday.
And it might sound odd, I guess, as well, it will be the promotion playoffs when you get there, but you've really nothing to lose, have you, because you've exceeded expectation, probably fair to say. Well,
we think so. We think we can just take the handbrake off and have a real good go now. Hopefully that makes it a dangerous proposition to play against. But in terms of everyone's record, everyone wanted that so much to be in the playoffs, and we've done that. So that's, in terms of that's mission accomplished. We've had a promotion. We've then gone and reached the playoffs. So we're not on that slippery slope and that horrible feeling of, oh, what if we miss out after being up there all season? We're not going to miss out. We've done it. But now can we really enjoy the moment and relish playing our way for the best and putting on the best possible performance at the first hurdle, which is the quarter-final of the playoffs. If we can do that, then who knows, but we'll just take one step at a time and really have a good go at it.
So let's look at Saturday. Obviously, I almost feel like we're running away to next week already. But 4th place at stake for Wrexham, 6th place at stake for you, even though the playoff places are sorted as in who's in them. Quite a bit still to be sorted out, really, isn't there?
Yeah, there is. But regardless of that, it's 2 tough away games, whether it's Fylde and they have their strengths, or Wrexham. They've got both got good quality squads, and whatever happens, we'll be the underdogs hugely. I would expect in most people's minds. So all we're trying to do is ascertain who's right on it, for the next week, and that's why people will have an opportunity, whether they're staying in the team or there's a couple of changes. It's up to the individuals to shine, so they can ram it down my throat and prove me wrong if I've been getting it wrong and not been playing them, or at least prove themselves right if there's no anger in there, because every player should believe they should be playing. So then it will be a case of picking the team for next week, but it's up to us to put also on a good show for the travelling support who have been right behind us all season.
Is everyone available?
Well, we've probably got to wait last minute for Jack Emmett, but we're taking 20 players, which is really good, and 19 of those will be fit if Jack's not quite made it in time, but it's brilliant. Physio's done a great job throughout the season. Everyone knocks 3G on the surface, but we train on it every day, and this is the best run we've had in my time here since we've gone full time, training every day in 3G. We've had injuries, but nowhere near the extent of when we're on grass, so it's a big bonus.
Lovely, thank you.
Thank you.